All right, so it is 7 a.m. on July 1st, and I've got some things that I cleaned out of the garage I need to take and donate, but 7 a.m. is too early to donate anything. So I'm gonna hit an estate sale and then see what's open if there's something I can go donate. I also have to go throw a couple of things in a local dumpster that I have access to. And by access to, I mean actual permission to use, not just I know when nobody's around. All right, so my phone's about to die. We went to the estate sale, got a handful of good stuff. This I paid $15 for. It says 20. I talked him down because I overpaid for the last one. It's not in fantastic condition, but it is still in the box. It's from 1974. It's in pretty darn good condition, but there's a lot of them on the market. Albums were $1. So there's Beatles, Heavy D. This one I think is really interesting. I'm excited about that one. I'm not a Doctor Who fan, but I know a lot of them. This is a big vintage sweater pile. Let's go to the over here real quick because this will be faster. Just an old trucker snapback. Sports products. These matched bath towels. They're just ducks. They were $1 a piece. They're obviously vintage. They're made in the U.S. Made in the U.S. This, I wasn't even sure what it was. I pulled it down to find out. Turns out it's a skirt, and I just, by chance, opened it up, and it's a Pendleton, 100% wool, made in the U.S., and I believe that it's reversible. Blankets were all $3. I didn't comp this one yet, but I did pick it up. Fairbalt. See, it's 100% pure wool, made in the U.S. That's all I needed to see for $3. Sealed VHS tapes, Back to the Future, and the workout tape. These workout tapes do okay. This one I have had before, 3 or 4 years ago. It was only worth like $10 maybe. I'm not sure what it's worth now because I haven't had one in a long time. This McDonald's giveaway, not for resale. I never heard of this brand, but something about it told me to look this up. These, and so there's 2 of them, just alike. This one seems to have something in it that I didn't notice at the store. Oh, it's the feed on the bottom that I'm feeling. Nothing good. Now this one does have stuff in it, but this is a vintage Nike. I always think about these leather bottoms as being JanSport book bags. Vintage Nike, just as plain as it can be, but it's pretty cool. This is the stuff that I put in it. These are old boxing gloves. I didn't know anything about them, but they're cool. I'm gonna have to do, oh, there's the marking that I didn't find before. True Test T40. I don't know. I'm interested to find out about these. 45s, heavy metal, the Stones, Pump Up the Volume, Poison, Foreigner, April Wine, and this Van Halen cassette. Now you may ask yourself why I would pick up these glasses. It might be a little bit hard to show you. These actually show it in a couple of places. On here, right there, you see where it says 12K Gold GF? That is gold fill. And they're it's like gold plated, only a little more valuable than something being gold plated. Not immensely valuable, especially not at 12 karat. But it says it on this side too. But most of the time where I noticed it at the sale, and most of the time where you find it is right here in the nose. If I can get it to focus. Yeah, see, 12 karat gold fill. And I only paid $55 for everything. So I paid $40 for it all, and then I decided to get the lantern, which put me at $55. Vintage DePaul. This is not anything super special, but it is vintage DePaul University, and it's like a sweatshirt on the inside, and then it's like printed on the inside out. This one is where we start getting interesting. This is Epsilon Pi, which is a fraternity that has a lot of members all over. This is a vintage champion tag, made in the US, reverse weave. This is a very valuable sweater. Made in the US, polo, really heavy, 100% cotton rugby. 2X champion. This is not single stitch, and it's made in Costa Rica. So it's 100% cotton. So I don't know about this one, but I was getting everything else, so I just went ahead and grabbed this one because at 2X, just a plain champion t-shirt, I'll wear it if nothing else. These are the kind of things most people might pass up. Vintage champion long johns. 2X, made in the US, ribbed 40-42. Two pairs, both pairs are just in fantastic condition. I think I paid $2 a piece for them. Here's a thermal long john, long underwear shirt, 2XL. It does not say made in the US, but you can look at that Hanes tag and know that this thing is vintage and probably made in the US. But for $2, I'm definitely making money on that. This is another one that was like, it's everything in that closet was $2. This will fit me. It's really, really, really excellent condition. So I'll probably list it, and if it doesn't sell, I'll keep it. Another Epsilon Pi champion reverse weave, made in the US. Nike hoodie with the silver tag from like 2000. Really nice shape. 2XL. Dang, that's sharp. I might keep that one. I don't know. We'll find out. And Illinois State University with this crazy cowl neck on it. Russell Athletics, made in the US. All right, well, that's everything that we picked up today. Let's look at what sold today and yesterday. Just a handful of sales. Go in reverse order. What sold most recently to the last what sold video. I think it's like 7 items. This Nike Michael Jordan hat that I picked up for $1 at a thrift store sold for $54.99 plus shipping. Buyers all in at $63. These cups I picked up for $1 a piece. They sold for $12.99. That Rapala fishing brand is pretty hot, and coffee mugs are kind of hot. The buyers all in at $24. I always do like 2 or 3 pounds priority shipping when I do multiple coffee mugs, because I'll put them in a number 7, like 12 by 12 by 10 box, and make sure that I can put, and then I double box them. I put the coffee mug in a 4 by 4 by 7 box, which it only barely fits in most of the time, with some bubble wrap, and then I bubble wrap that box, and then I put it in another box with some paper and stuff, and so just to make sure that it gets there safely. This starter jacket that I got essentially for free sold for $36.99. It's Notre Dame. It's a really small jacket, but it was $37 plus shipping. I've had it for a long while. Janet Ivanovich books 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 24, 25, 26, and then there is a 27, but I don't even know if it's own paperback yet. So anyway, I paid 50 cents for these because they're all paperbacks. So I paid 50 cents a piece for 9 of them, puts me at $4.50 in them. Buyers all in at $20, and they did ship media mail. This shirt, I feel like I underpriced, but
it is what it is. I paid $2.48 for it this week. Sold for $8.99 plus shipping, so the buyer's all in at $15.76. Tiger Woods shirt, I definitely underpriced. It sold pretty much within 10 minutes of me listing it. It was a men's medium, which makes me question. I always think mediums don't sell well, but this one sold quick, and it's a vintage Nike Tiger Woods shirt. So I paid $4 for it, and it sold for $28.50, which is a good return. But I probably could have priced it higher and held on to it a little bit longer. But no regrets. Vintage Battletoads, this Battletoads game, complete in the box. Part of my personal collection that I'm probably never going to play this game. It's fun for like 1 or 2 levels, but there's like 47 levels, and they all feel the same. Sold for $99.99, and the manual is broken. What you see in the picture that looks like a manual is just the slip cover for the manual. There's no actual manual there. So that's a little bit low for that game if it was really nice and complete in box. But this box has some damage, and the manual is junk. Harley Davidson shirt sold for $11.49, free shipping. Harley Davidson shirts are just abysmal right now. I hardly sell them at all. And I have a bunch. This DS games I picked up for $2 a piece. They sold, put them together, they sold for $10.90 plus shipping. And then this Food Saver thing that I paid $15 for a big pile of stuff at a thrift store, included 2 of these. And this one sold for $49.99 plus UPS shipping. And I think that's all that you guys don't know about. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. And go watch another video.